Hello everyone and welcome to day 4 of our mini break, which is not so mini. Day 4 out of 5 days, but we do go home tomorrow, which is really sad. And today we're heading to 2 parks. We're going to Animal Kingdom first on the lovely buses, and then we are going to jump over to Magic Kingdom for the evening as well. So it's going to be a super busy day. Doing something a bit different and a bit weird today, doing everything just from my point of view, so you won't see my face, which for some people will be delightful, for others might be a bit weird, but hopefully not too weird. So enjoy the vlog. Let's head on into Animal Kingdom and look at all the lovely Christmassy fun there. Made it into Animal Kingdom, or just about to get into Animal Kingdom. It's such a unique park anyway, but the Christmas decorations here are a chef's kiss. They're delightful. So we're going to have a good old wander around the parks today and just see what we can see and enjoy some really different Christmas decorations. They're very different from the other parks and really from anywhere else that I go. So let's have a wander and let's see what we can see. Time to head over to the safari now, which is really the main reason I come to Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is stunning, it's beautiful, it's got a million things that you can see and do and enjoy here, but the safari's got lions, and I am a huge cat person, as is Poppy of course, so that's where we're going first. We are going over to those safaris to see if we can see some lovely lions. Let's go. Made it to the front of the line now. We did actually have a lightning lane for this ride, so we skipped ahead, which saved about 50 minutes. So even very early on after park opening, that's quite a cut really. This is actually one of the nicer lines too. If you do need to wait, it does have shelter and fans in the summer and little spritzers that they do. So even if you do have to wait, it's not awful. But it's nice not to have to wait. So if you can cut the lines, cut the lines.
Now still keeping an eye to the right, I see a pretty big black and white bird there. That is called a saddle-billed stork. Together there now, a group of hippos is called a bloat. Closely you might notice there are a couple zebras there that are a little smaller than the rest. Those baby zebras, they're actually going to be able to recognize and memorize the unique striped coat pattern of their mom. Now my friends, take a minute to look at those ears, because those ears are going to be the easiest way to figure out what type of elephant it is you're looking at, whether it's an Asian elephant or an African elephant. Now already coming up on our left, I can spy some white rhinos. They can run up to speeds of about 40 to 45 miles per hour. That's a brief walking trail that gives you an up-close look at some of the animals we saw today, as well as some new ones. Over there, they will have more okapi. They're going to have an underwater viewing area for the hippos, which is perfect because underwater.
Next lightning lane, this time for Festival of the Lion King. You don't really need a lightning lane for this attraction or for Nemo or the other shows on the other side of the park. I just use them to map my day out really. Just get here 20 minutes or longer before each showtime and you'll be absolutely fine. Every seat is a good seat. There's loads of room. The only issue is arriving at showtime. It does fill up, and sometimes they will tell you to go away if you leave it too late. But it is an absolutely amazing show. Totally recommend doing it. It's about a 20-minute long show. It's fantastic for the whole family. It's definitely a sing-along, a clap-along. So you do not want to miss this one. So make time in your schedule to do The Lion King.
Greetings, everyone. Safari, welcome. We have been expecting you.
What are you doing? Slow down! Slow down!
Snack time now. Starbucks was rammed, as it always is. So we're going to grab a coffee and share a giant cinnamon bun, which will probably kill me with all the sugar, but that's okay. I can have a little lie down if I need to. And then we're just going to find somewhere quiet to eat. And then once we've done that, we're going to go and look at the shops while it's a bit rainy outside. Little detail here, look at the plug socket. That's a British plug socket, and that was spotted by Mr. Harrison. The plugs are UK style, which would fit in with parts of Africa, having had electricity installed by the British back when it first became an everyday part of life. Okay, shopping mooch complete. I didn't actually get these sugary treats as I didn't want to carry them around the park. We're just heading now up to Rafiki's Planet Watch. If you have kids who love bugs, they love animals, reptiles, that kind of thing, they will absolutely love Rafiki's. You need to jump on the little train, which takes about 5 minutes. Once you arrive there, there is so much to see and do. It's a proper hands-on learning experience. They have things like animation classes, talks with vets and experts about the animals and their care. You can even see the animals being treated sometimes. If you're less about learning and more about playing and pictures, head on into the petting zoo area, which is exactly where I'm heading for now. You will get cute shots of you or your little ones with very friendly pigs and goats, and it's very animal friendly. The animals can go inside if they don't want a brushie. By a brushie, you will see what I mean in a second, but they have big kind of stiff brushes that you can pick up, and then you can give the animals a little stroke with if they feel like it. But if the animals don't feel like it, off they go. They can do their own thing. Humans are not first at Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Welcome aboard.
Yes, please make sure your children are seated all the way back with their back against the seat and not leaning over the edge, please. Thank you.
To sneak peeks at animal care in action at our veterinary, nutrition, and science centers. Also, be sure to check out the animation experience at Conservation Station. You can learn to draw.
Oh, he's run out of lunch. Hey, friend.
Yep. Helps us tell them apart, honestly.
He's amusing me. Yeah, he's just not getting out.
So there are hand washing stations on the way out, so you can clean up before you leave the petting zoo. The rain is starting, so I'm going to head inside now and get changed into my wet weather gear with Miss Poppy. Always carry a rain poncho in Florida. Cool, so it was super fun to pet the goats and also for me to nearly get eaten by one. He absolutely loved my poncho. But we have lightning lanes, so we are off to watch Nemo now. We're going to go back to the main park via the little train, have a little stroll through Asia, and then spend a lovely 20 minutes watching the performance. If you look into the distance there, you can see Expedition Everest, which is a ride. I won't be going on that today. It's a bit fast for me and has bits that go backwards, which I don't love. I did, however, just spot an unusual photo pass picture opportunity though, so I'm going to pop that in now and then we're going to head over to Nemo. Nemo was absolutely awesome as always. It's a slightly different show since 2020, but you'd only really spot that if you've already seen it a few times before. They have like use of puppets, which is absolutely brilliant, and it's definitely worth 20 minutes of your time. The weather's a little bit better now, so we are going to have a meander through Dino Land before it goes away completely and head back towards the Tree of Life.
E delícia, assim você vai matar. Ai, se eu te pego, ai, ai, se eu te pego, hey. And everybody gotta dance, oh, come on. And everybody gotta dance, oh, come on.
So there are 325 animals carved into the Tree of Life, 326 today if you count Poppy. It's an absolutely lovely way to spend some time looking for as many as possible, and there are places that you can look up close, there are places you can look from a distance. They're all around the tree, they're on the roots, a little bit underneath it, so have a proper explore if you get the opportunity. If you do have young children with you, it might be fun just to give them a little phone list of 10 animals to find, or when you get into the park you can ask for the Explorers Pack to keep them occupied, which is absolutely free just as you go in, and that will keep them going in between rides and eating. It's quite good for grown-ups too if you fancy a little scavenger. Lunch at Tiffins now. This is table service, so it's a little bit pricey compared to quick serve, and depending on what you choose, you're kind of looking at around $60 for a starter and an entree there, plus drinks. It is really good food though, so totally worth it for a treat. It's a lovely theme inside, but quite quiet and grown up, so I won't vlog out loud as the tables are quite close together, and I also don't want to ruin everyone else's lunch. Pandora now. Steve has a lightning lane for Flight of Passage, which is a fantastic VR ride. I tend to get a bit dizzy on that one though, so it's not one of my faves. While he is enjoying that, however, I am going to have a wander around and take in the atmosphere with Miss Poppy. This place is absolutely amazing, and even more so at night when everything glows, so definitely check it out. It is so much more than the 2 rides. You could spend absolutely forever here without even going on a ride and just love it. It is such an alien world. It's phenomenal. Definitely try it. Just in the central hub of Pandora here, with the quick serve. There's a bar with alcoholic, non-alcoholic drinks. Some of them are absolutely awesome. Do try some. And obviously the gift shop. The main ride, Flight of Passage, does exit through the gift shop, of course. So that's where I'm going to go and wait for Steve. The giant robot is awesome. He comes to life sometimes. He's controlled by an actor who sits inside, and it's an amazing thing to see. You can totally convince yourself it's real. So yeah, awesomeness. It's just about dusk now, around 5 o'clock, and the lights have started to come on. So let's revisit all those decorations from earlier and see how amazing they are in the night light. So these little things are actually birdhouses. There are 11 Purple Martin resorts located at Disney's Animal Kingdom. The birdhouses are white and about the size of a mailbox, and they're equipped with HD cameras and sensors linked to the cloud, which make them some of the world's tiniest smart homes. Back at a very soggy Magic Kingdom now. We've come back just to pop on a few rides, see the fireworks, just to round off the day really. So let's go on, see what we can get done in spite of the rain. It's still very sparkly. got a paid for lightning lane now, which is on top of the usual Genie Plus. So I paid $11 each to skip the line for 7 Dwarves. I don't like paying for the extra, but I also don't want to wait an hour and a half to ride one ride. So I got up at 7 o'clock this morning and I booked it for us. So let's just go and enjoy the ride. Fireworks time again now, and I'm trying a new spot today. If you haven't actually seen the fireworks before, you definitely need to wait in front of the castle and get there about 45 minutes before. However, if you have seen them a few times and you aren't worried about seeing the projections up close, there are loads of fantastic places to watch to see the fireworks themselves rather than the projections. Tonight I'm by the rocks at the bridge between Tomorrowland and Main Street USA Hub. It is covered in places, so you won't get wet, and you can still see absolutely loads, and it is way less crowded. It is a bit compromised though on the view, so again you will not get the full view effect, but you also won't have to wait or be squished while you watch. Back on one of my two absolute faves, Pirates now. If I had skipped the fireworks to go on this ride, the ride is always super quiet. There have been a couple of times when I've been here and I've gone on during fireworks and it's been a walk on and I've managed to do Pirates 2 or 3 times in a row, which is a lot of fun. However, I waited this time and got a lightning lane just in case, and I did miss the surge. You do find at the end of fireworks everyone surges for the more popular rides, so if you do have any availability left on your lightning lane with the Genie Plus, use it and just grab a spot. And it might be that you don't have to wait and you kind of say, oh, why did I bother? But better to have it than not have it. Just going to enjoy the hustle and bustle of Main Street for a little while now as we slowly make our way out to the park. I want to stop in the confectionery shop and pick out some gifts, and also mainly so I can smell the sugar and enjoy the oldie worldy charm before we have to head back to the bus for our last stop of the day. As you can see, Main Street is incredibly twinkly at night and it's very beautiful, and when it's warm it's just heaven on earth. It's just so lovely to just sit, and you can see the little alleyways off down the sides there. Again, if it's kick out time and everyone's making their way out, just pop down one of the alleyways, have a sit down. There are benches and chairs and things. Just wait for everyone to leave and then be the last out. The shops are open for an hour after park close, so you can absolutely take your time. You don't have to rush out. These crispy treats are a great little gift. They're pretty solid. Even teenagers would struggle to finish a whole one in one go. So let's go over to the creation station, watch them being made. It's a really lovely way to spend 5 minutes just while the rush is going on outside with everyone leaving. You can just smell the sugar and enjoy watching the creations happening. Right, that's the shopping all done. We've got one last stop now. We are going to jump on the boat and we're heading over to the Grand Floridian to have a look at the Christmas gingerbread house. We are both absolutely exhausted at this point, but it wouldn't be a Christmas Disney trip without seeing at least one of their fabulous gingerbread displays. So let's get going, shall we? I don't know if you can see him, but there's a human in the window right there. This is because the house doubles up as a shop, so you can buy slates of gingerbread and other treats. Be warned though, they close at 9 p.m. sharp, and if you are not in line, they will not let you join it, even if you're staying in the hotel. We got there just 2-3 minutes late, and they would not let us buy anything, which is really sad. So I'm going to have to wait till next year now to try the sweet treats that are on offer, and I really, really wanted to, but that's okay. I've already booked for next November. So if you've ever wondered what happens to all the gingerbread at the end of Christmas, well, do not worry, it is not wasted. The edible elements are all taken and used to feed bees and other bugs on Disney property, which is really cool. Nothing is wasted, it's all recycled or upcycled in one way or another, so some bits get reused next year, obviously not the edible bits. But it's really cool that the edible bits get given to wildlife. Okay, I'm going to close the vlog here. We are both done for the day. We're going to get an Uber back to Pop Century now, jump into bed, ready for our last morning, and then travel home. So thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you can. Follow us on Instagram to see all of Poppy's Disney outfits and her ears inspired by our travels together. Wish you were here, but until you can be, we'll see you in the next video for our final festively fun day at Disney World.